Hey YouTube! So this is a Stratocaster. If you remember, relatively recently, about a month ago, more than that, my pal Ronnie bought this CSL on this body and just didn't like the headstock. That was the whole Roadstar story, and I had this body that I got in America, blah blah blah, so the neck went off it. So we've done a deal, and I swapped it over with this genuine Fender Strat neck. As you can see, it very clearly has the original text on it. There you go. See, it says Fender and Strat on it. Yep. And also this scratch plate Ronnie bought a while ago. I think it's the same pickups that are in my Tempest Strat. So sort of 80s Japanese vintagey single coily things. I should probably check actually. I do actually check to make sure the sound's working. Is it? Yes, you can hear me talking just a little bit. Okay. That's part of my going more pro thing. Having, checking things. Yep, so that's this other Japanese scratch plate. This guitar had a Temu 3 hot rail thing in it, in black, and I think the white looks better. It's also, I think, one of the reasons Ronnie bought this was to try and use up this totally cool looking Maxon pickup, and it's just like, but this has already got Japanese pickups in it, so I think you don't really want to split them up, but you could make an HSS with that. I don't know. We're just waiting for something to put that in. Possibly a one pickup guitar. Also, I think this tremolo arm might be from a mini guitar. It wasn't in the guitar, but it fits perfectly, and I think they're normally that long. It doesn't feel any different. I've got something, I think Dave Gilmore may have a shorter tremolo arm. Like, it's not much, you're just an inch shorter. Yep. Yep, so it's got the totally traditional wiring right down to that's only a 3-bass switch, which I actually really like. It physically can't make any difference whatsoever to the sound, because it's basically, it doesn't, but for some reason, maybe just because it makes you use because the middle positions are there. You just have to balance the switch in there. There. But maybe it seems a bit more of an achievement when you manage to get it, and sometimes it clicks out again. Neck. What a terrible look. I think part of the problem with me using that loop pedal is, see, because I've got it stuck to the top of the Roland amp. Just keep using that wee Roland amp, it's too easy. But it means that I've got to kind of stand, it's that far off the floor, the pedal, which is much harder, which means you've got to have your foot hovering over it, rather than when it's on the floor you can have your heel resting and then you just stomp on it. So I think maybe that's not the best design ever, but I can put any pedals on top of that. But this has turned into a really nice Strat. The thing was, it was an amazing guitar when it still had the original neck on it. I think there's I've shifted my position a little bit on how important the neck is. You know what I mean? It's like, I think everything has to, it's like, you need to have the good pickups, you need to have a good solid body. I don't think it necessarily has to be ash or mahogany, whatever. As long it does need to be good, whatever that means. I've actually got a couple of that I class that wee Yazuki Telecaster as having a great body. It's plywood, so it doesn't matter. It's just there's other elements, because I mean this does not feel like or sound like a Squire. But then by the time you've done, I put a new nut in it, and you know, and I've got locking tuners on it. But by the time you've it's old and the frets have been dressed and stuff like that, and it's been worn in, it aye. Missed it. Close enough. Actually, I'm pretty sure that the Digitech Jamman pedal and the loop pedal I used before that, which was also a Digitech Jamman, had a quantize function that you could turn on, which kinda, if you hadn't done the loop perfectly, it kinda helped you a wee bit and made it in time, sort of thing. Just a wee to do with the starting and stopping it. Whereas this one, I think if you're a fraction of a millisecond off when to loop it, it's off. You know what I mean? Whereas I think the Jamman, because it had a click track thing in it as well, it somehow could sense the tempo and then kind of helps you out a wee bit, I think. Either that or I've just totally lost the ability to loop. Sounding bridge pickup. This is straight into the cube. Nick. For 4. Middle. Tone on this one. Tell Tube Screamer. I wish JPAC's number 1 sounded like that. This is the sound that I want from Strat pickups, and I am awful tempted not. That bridge pickup sounds... Oh, the bridge pickup in a Strat, I've said it myself. Yes, the bridge pickup on a lot of cheap Strats is pure wiry and kind of unusable. Not on this one. It's low enough power to have a not so stabby in the ear sound. It's a bit more roundy. Still twangy though. Actually, I should have. I've actually bought records yesterday. It's on the top of a pile of them, knocking them all over. Yeah, successfully. So I bought a box set. I bought the Shadows collection, which has it was £4 in a charity shop, but it's pure mint condition. It's got the Shadows collection, film and TV hits on one record, and then all our own work, which is ones where they sing on them, and then Wonderful Lands. Don't know, and then Shadows play the hits, and then the Shadows hits, and then the Shadows salute the ladies with such hits as Honky Tonk Woman, The Most Beautiful Girl, Lucille, Proud Mary. Yep. So I should have been playing Shadows. It's one of those ones that's just difficult to play Hank. Did I not try to play that the other week actually? That's definitely a Shadows tune. I'll just do that rhythm and play over it. That's got much reverb as it can handle. What's delay use? Delay and reverb at the same time though. Songs figure off. Another chord. Either chords do change. Trying to remember Apache. Really? Yeah, so what really has to be done to this is the headstock needs to be sanded and varnished or something like that to not show that it's a Squire, because it does not play like one or sound like one. This is an amazing Strat. Okay.